There's good news for a tiny, tiny portion of the recording industry. While music sales in general are still getting shellacked, sales of vinyl are expected to grow 30% this year. Suck on that, iTunes! Don't suck on that, iTunes, I'm sorry. I didn't mean that at all. A new record's coming out, I didn't mean that. Matt, in this time of digital downloads, do you think that an album provides something tangible that people enjoy?
Yeah, I think so. I think if you're listening to old records, like whatever style of music you're into, you can find like original pressings, and like when you buy a record and you have like an experience sitting down and listening to it, I mean, nobody ever thinks back to that time they clicked on, you know, that U2 album.
Right.
Like, oh, I remember when I pressed the space, I was like, something happened, and when in a record store you find something, it's like it's a little bit more of an invested experience.
You remember how you usually buy a record and you sit there and read the album cover like it was the cereal box?
Yep.
And it's each cereal and be like, oh, they got jackets just like I got a jacket.
Yep. Well, it used to be, you know, that albums were made with the idea in mind that, you know, side B track 1 was an important slot. Like that's where, you know, a single is going to go there. You know, Give Me Some Truth is track 1 on side B of John Lennon's Imagine. You know, When Doves Cry is track 1, side B on Purple Rain. You know, it was like a slot. Now, if you're putting together an album, I mean, I'm sure you guys have had this experience where it's like, okay, it's 10 to 12 tracks. You don't think automatically track 6 needs to be like one that's going to start a side, but if you make the vinyl version of your album, when people flip it over, you know, you got to give them a monster jam.
That's a good point. I didn't even think about that. That's totally true.
Yeah.
And you used to have that. That's how you used to describe a song. I love the second song on side 2. And now, it was, with CDs, it was like, I love track 7. And now with MP3s on shuffle, you're just like, I love that one song, I have no clue. I don't know who did it. I don't know what the artist was. I don't know what album it's on, but I love it. Yeah. Vinyl sales make up only a minuscule percentage of total music sales. It's actually only 1.6%. Sherrod, do you think it'll ever get larger than that?
1.6% is still more than I make.
I think it's going to stay a small segment because there's such a high barrier of entry, which is an industry term I like to shock people with. High barrier of entry is that you have to, first of all, you have to own a record player, which is fairly expensive.
Right.
Then you have to get in a car or take a train, go somewhere to an actual record store, pick out the actual thing, carry it home, take care of it, have all that storage space, and then get out. Like, I just want to go, and everything's all good.